Now the starters for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At power forward, Jeremy Sohan. At shooting guard, Devin Vassell.
We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Paul in at the point. San Antonio with the ball. Down low. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Paul.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here is Smith. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Now, here's Vassell. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
What confidence from the accomplished veteran. Paul doesn't need much space to shoot from the mid-range.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Brooks. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Here's Sohan. Kicks it out to Paul. Barnes passes to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Brooks, the pass to Harden. Şengün with a screen on Paul. Harden gets the bucket.
I'm just going to say this. It's too easy for Harden. He is so good at recognizing when to rise up in that mid-range.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell against Green. Vassell outside. Wembanyama outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Harden up top, defended by Paul. Offensive rebound, a second chance effort. Şengün, no good. San Antonio trailing here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, Coach had nothing but respect when it came to Chris Paul. He said every aspiring young point guard should study CP3. He's an ideal floor general, a fierce competitor, and he always seems to make the right play. It's going to take a team effort defensively to slow down his impact. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Green against Vassell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Brooks. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Pass to Smith. And And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one in.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. The free throw drops for Smith. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now Harden, after Keldon Johnson missed from long range. Harden against Paul. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Stolen by Brooks. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And when he's locked in on defense, Brooks is a force. Almost a one-man fast break waiting to happen.
Paul kicks to Johnson. To Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Johnson surveying the floor. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Harden outside, over Paul. Harden, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the first one at the line is good. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, in 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jones comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Brooks. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
You don't want to jump the Jalen Green. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, you don't want to jump the Jalen Green.
Harden against Paul. Johnson outside. Back to Paul from downtown. The rebound by Steven Adams. Houston leading by 6. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. Pass to Castle. And here's Johnson outside. Eason grabs the board. Harden against Jones. Shoots from the baseline. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Harden's got 5. Puts up a deep 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Houston Rockets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got Jones, Shepard out there with Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Eason in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to dominance. It saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Here's Thompson. Collins grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Rockets leading by 6. Here's Thompson. Good. Nice job down low. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Houston making a switch. Şengün's checked in. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Jones finds Johnson. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collins. Kicks it out to Johnson. From the arc. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
It's Spurs ball.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the basket by Castle. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
There's a screen by Collins. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Shepard the pass to Thompson. Shepard with this screen for Thompson. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Jock Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Fall's checked in for San Antonio. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And Jones has it in the corner. Misses the 3. And it's Jock Landale with the foul. That's his first foul. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Zach Collins. Spurs trail by 6. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And so it's Houston with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They host the Kings after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Shepard the pass to Landale, and it goes down 2 points. Landale's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, you can get used to that from Shepard. He likes to keep the ball moving.
Pass to Johnson. To the inside. It's stolen by Jones. He's in with it. Jones covering. And here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Wembanyama. And that one, good. Wembanyama has got 10.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Thompson against Jones. Pass to Smith. Shepard with a screen for Smith. Now Eason. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Eason's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. Here's Castle. There's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Here's Sohan, covered by Smith. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where you're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Brooks checked in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green comes in for Shepard. And it's James Harden in for Thompson. Then for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. Vassell comes in for Castle. And Chris Paul subbed in for Jones.
Rockets ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
6 on the shot clock. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell with it.
2 minutes.
Wembanyama, a screen.
2 minutes.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And Jones sends it back. Green kicks to Harden. Harden with the stop.
Let it move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Pass to Sohan. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade. He's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Şengün's checked in for Jones. He makes 1 of 2 that time. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Pass to Sohan. Paul outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Houston leading by 11. The drive by Green. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 7 points for Jalen Green.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Pass to Sohan. Barnes with it. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. From past the arc. Oh, 3 ball. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Outside, Green. And they call an illegal screen here.
But beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Green.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Barnes against Brooks. Here's Harden. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here.
I always like to play other good teams. To be the best, you have to beat the best. We'll see if they accept the challenge.
Iron sharpens iron. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Spurs. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And let's get an update on the Steven Adams injury with DA.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Paul in at the point guard.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Harden, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
How about the tenacity from Harden, giving the D no choice but to foul him.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Paul finds Vassell. It's rebounded by Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
Spurs trail by 8. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Harden the pass to Brooks. Screen by Smith. In the corner, Harden. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
Outside for Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Wembanyama has got 21.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Green with a screen on Paul. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Sohan out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for James Harden. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Thompson against Paul. Brooks, left side. Thompson up top, defended by Paul. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes passes to Paul. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Spurs have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Free throw no good for Sohan. Rockets leading by 6. And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3. The Spurs have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach, and he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Collins is checked in. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. And he ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Johnson's checked in for Vassell. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Eason. Here's Jones. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The Spurs making a switch here. Castle's checked in. Here's Castle. Softly drops in the floater. Castle's got his second bucket.
What a creative shot by Castle, opting for the soft touch.
Paul against Thompson. Pass to Eason. To the paint. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Castle. Guarded by Green.
2 minutes remaining.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Thompson against Paul. Here's Eason. A shake. They kick it out to Green. Here's Castle, guarded by Green. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Thompson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So for the Rockets, Cam Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Green. Charles Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Second personal foul.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Spurs making a change here. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential.
Rockets foul.
The Spurs have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Ward, he's checked in for the Spurs. And so Collins nails both of them. Rockets leading by 5. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 10. Pass to Whitmore. The Rockets with another miss. The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Castle. Here's Ward. Paul with the ball. He's covered by Thompson. Beyond the arc. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Chris Paul.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Paul. Spurs have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. That evens the score. Castle's got 10 points in the game.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Jones sets the pick for Shepard. Takes a 3. Paul grabs the board. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. For the lead. And that one released in time, but no good. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Whitmore's out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Shepard. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Jones in at the 5. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
There's a screen by Collins. Here's Castle. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün comes in for Jones. And it's Harden in for Thompson.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Nearly impossible trying to guard Harden. He has it all. One of the best penetrators in our game.
So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Cam Whitmore. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jones.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
Harden the pass to Smith. Now Shepard. And a miss there on the triple.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Brooks. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And there's a little size to Brooks, 6'7", and he can get it done against good D inside.
Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones against Harden. Screen by Şengün. Smith the pass to Şengün. And he converts the layup. Şengün's got his first bucket of the night.
And acting like a seasoned vet out here. Smith running the pick and roll. How about the timing on that pass?
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now. Jalen Green's checked in for the Rockets. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Harden against Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No one does this better than Harden. He makes trouble inside and draws a good foul.
The first free throw is good.
James Harden.
And he makes both free throws. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming.
Wembanyama up in the rafters.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Vassell against Green. Smith kicks to Green. Harden outside. Şengün with a screen on Paul. Pass to Şengün. 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Vassell wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Paul. Harden dishes to Smith. Green against Vassell. Here's Harden. The Rockets again can't hit.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now just a 2-point Houston lead.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And we got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Jones checked in for Alperen Şengün. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Barnes is checked in. Here's Green. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And that's now 9 points for Jalen Green. Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Sohan, covered by Smith. Barnes can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 4. Harden outside. Back to Green. Houston moving the ball around. Inside. And stolen by Vassell. Paul outside. Poked away. Vassell, the pass to Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Harden with it. Smith outside. And it's off from three-point range. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama driving. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That is where you want to see Wemby making big plays in big moments.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Barnes against Brooks. Here's Harden out to Brooks. Smith with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And the Rockets lead by 5. Wembanyama against Jones. Wembanyama inside. With the drive. Count! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He has the talent of the greats. It's just, can he dominate late game like all the greats have? Wemby getting it done. Coming up big in the clutch. Harden, you know he loves these moments.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 52 seconds left in the fourth. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Smith gets the pick for Harden. Out to Smith. And Jones has it in the corner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So it's the Spurs now. Pass to Wembanyama. Takes it inside. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
So the first one drops, and that would put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Wembanyama looking it over. No good. That would have tied it. Paul with the steal to tie it up. No good from 3-point territory. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
A 3 from Barnes. That one doesn't go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yep.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Look, yeah, your boy back, everything lit.